When are the Memorial Dragonstones coming, and how many are you gonna get? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the Memorial Dragonstone 3, the Memorial Dragonstone gift that will be gifted to every player at the start of the worldwide celebration Strongest in the Universe campaign. This is, according to the countdown, most likely going to begin on the 25th of this month. So keep that in mind as we talk about how this is going to work. So for those of you newer players, these Memorial Dragonstones are something that are gifted out every single year during the worldwide celebration. Basically, you get one Memorial Dragonstone for every 50 Dragonstones you've spent throughout the year. So the more stones you spent, the more tickets the more stones you will receive. So it's really good. Nice way for Dokkan to sort of give back to the players that have summoned throughout the year. And typically, even if you're sort of a low to pay, or even completely free to play, you're still going to get yourself a hefty chunk of change here. I mean, last year I was entirely free to play, and I think I still picked up a little over 100 stones. So that's pretty good, and it's going to get you quite a number of summons on the Dual Dokkan Festival Worldwide Celebration campaign. This is not to be confused with the actual Dual Dokkan Festival, which we don't even know what the characters are for this. This is just a Dual Dokkan Festival banner that is made available during the Worldwide that allows you to recruit some of the previous Dokkan Fest TURs throughout the years. The most recent being the Super Vegeta on Global. So it's basically this year split into two banners where you can use these worldwide celebration tickets to summon for any of the characters on these banners, ranging from on the Vegeta banner, this Gohan, all the way back to the Fizz Kid Buu, and on the Goku banner, the Vegeta, all the way back to the STR Broly. The nice thing about these banners is they do have unfeatured LRs on here, as well as a lot of unfeatured TUR banner units. Right, you can see some of the LRs here. Now, these banners, if we are to believe the data download, will include a guaranteed LR if you spend at least 50 tickets on the 50 ticket multi. So I bet you're wondering now, what does this all have to do together? Well, those memorial stones I mentioned earlier, the amount you get can be exchanged in the Baba shop once the celebration starts for said worldwide celebration tickets. And typically, the exchange is one ticket for one stone. So the more stones you have, the more tickets you get to summon on this banner to increase your odds. You also have the ability to choose one character from this list of featured characters, all the way up to that Super Vegeta, like I mentioned, for 150 of those Memorial Stones. Now, initially, I was going to recommend this be the option if you have the 150 and there's anybody you're majorly missing. But now that we know that these banners, if you get 50 or more tickets, you can get one guaranteed feature and one guaranteed LR, or I'm sorry, 3 guaranteed feature and 1 guaranteed LR. I can't recommend that anymore. I would have to say that tickets are your best option no matter what. Even if you don't necessarily get what you want, the value is still far higher. I did want to add to figure out how much you're going to get, right? Unless you've been meticulously counting, like a lot of people do, you may not necessarily know how much you're going to get. So one of the nice things is Dokkan in-game gives you a way to track your stone count. So if we go ahead and flip over to my game here, we can take a look at our menu options here. And when we take a look at the history, we can go to the summon history section here. And it'll basically show you all the summons you've done throughout the year. And depending on how many you've done, you may be able to go back far enough to figure out how much you've done. Basically, you'll want to start figuring from August 21st of last year all the way up until today's date. That's the calculation period. So if you can go back that far on your summon history, all you basically need to do is count up every 50 stone summons you've done here, and you'll be able to figure out how many of these the memorial dragon stones you're going to get. So when I go back and I look at everything I've summoned on and I calculate everything, if my math is correct, I am looking at about 11,000 or so. So that's going to net me about 230 stones, I think, is how many I'm expecting to get. So you can see how easy it is to figure out what you're going to get, and from there decide what you're going to do with your stones. Like I said, my biggest recommendation, now that we know about that 50 ticket multi with the guaranteed LR, is to use your stone to purchase these tickets and just go to town on summoning. You're bound to pick something up, especially if you do the guaranteed summons. So, there you have it, guys. There is the info on the Memorial Dragonstones. Again, they will be distributed starting on the 25th in sequential order of your user ID number. So, hopefully this video helped you out. Hopefully you have an idea of how to figure out how many Memorial Stones you're going to have when the celebration kicks off in about 7 days. So if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know a couple things, right? I'd like to hear what you think of my recommendation for the Memorial Stones. Do you agree with the ticket recommendation? Or do you think it's better to go with the guaranteed option here if you have the stones to do so? Also, I'd like to hear, if you do plan on picking up the tickets, who are you shooting for? Are there anybody in particular you're after on these banners? Me personally, I'm after Tech Vegito Blue. He's getting an easy A, and I still don't have him, so I'll be summoning on the banner that he's on. Otherwise, guys, that's all I have. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.